Brandon Lewis here of Embedded Computing Design, and we're here at Day 2 of Embedded World 2017, Hall 3, Booth 341. It's Virtium, who's a leader in storage solutions for industrial and embedded space. I'm here with Scott Phillips, who's the VP of Marketing. How you doing, Scott?
I'm doing great, thanks. Great show, lots of customers.
Can't complain, right? You know, one of the things, a lot of times when people start talking about storage memory, everybody rolls their eyes, right? But as far as it goes in the IoT, and particularly the industrial and embedded side of IoT, there are a lot of considerations that we've been talking about that people really need to think about. Because it's not wearables, it's not Fitbits, you know, these are serious applications that are controlling A, things that are safety critical, but B, things that are very expensive. So what are you doing in that space?
So at Virtium, we really focus on, like you said, the industrial applications and some of the nuances to industrial. It's not just, you know, high reliability necessarily, but you have to think about the way that customers use these products. These products are sitting out in the world where there's high temperature and high shock and vibration. So that's one. Of course, they need to be designed with very rugged components, which means best-in-class components. But not only that, they have to be available for 5 to 7, even 10 years. We're selling to OEMs that want to buy this thing, the same thing now, 10 years from now. So in the consumer space, they cycle every year. Right. You can't get it. And then if things change, you have to manage that change. So you have to tell the customer proactively, well ahead of time, a year plus, that this product is expected to change, and manage that change very effectively and seamlessly so that nobody will notice the difference. Those things are hard, right? And then as far as the actual design, like I said, you need to focus on how these are being used. Some things are very, very small. I mean, we have computers and customers that are no bigger than a deck of cards. Something like an M.2 has the same processing power and the almost same capacity as a 2.5-inch drive that might go in your notebook. Well, it's very small, can fit into a super small, no airflow, no fans, no nothing, where heat is a high concern. And if you don't think about that ahead of time, you put a consumer grade device in there, it's going to die. It will die. I guarantee you it'll die.
Yeah. Don't cheap out. So if somebody were to come to Embedded World and stop by Hall 3, booth 341, what would you show them?
So we'd be showing them the different form factors. There are some very small, some standard. You know, if you wanted to drop in a replacement to, you know, something you already have, these types of products are all JEDEC standards, will drop right in. However, another nuance with the industrial space is there's such a wide variety of capacities. Some people need just 4 gigabytes. Some of these big telecom switches use literally hardly any at all. And they might just boot a small OS. Some people are asking for 8 terabytes for high performance video. So to be able to run that capacity and be able to support the really small stuff, but also support the really big stuff, is important to customers. One-stop shop.
That's great stuff. So that was Scott Phillips. We're here at Embedded World 2017 at the Virtium booth. If you need an industrial IoT storage solution, come check this place out. 341. Take care.